Residents of Simmerfield, that's a suburb in Germiston, are up in arms over a municipal landfill which has been created in the area allegedly by the Ekhuruleni council. In fact, they say that it's becoming breeding ground for rats in a health hazard. Newzroom Afrika senior reporter Tumaole Mohlaoli is on the scene for us for more details on this. And Tumaole, of course, a worrying situation, more so in the context of a global health crisis.
A very good morning. The context behind this story is that there is a landfill just opposite a residential area, as you've mentioned just a few seconds ago, here in Primrose, that is more towards the west of Germiston CBD. I'm going to step out of shot and allow just to give you a shot of the landfill. You can see that the landfill, which is essentially a municipal landfill, is where the municipality disposes of its waste. We see that on the back of this perimeter fence is where the landfill begins. Now, residents have been complaining that this landfill has not been serviced, and as a result, what happens is that they claim that the area, which is a residential area just opposite that landfill, is overrun by rats and other vermin as a result of that refuse there. I'm going to ask Lesego to pan across to the residential area as well. You would see that from the landfill to the residential area is a distance of just about 800 meters or so. Now, these are the residents that are primarily complaining about this. But I have to say that in the time that we've been here, I've seen at least 2 municipal trucks that have been driving through the area, Ekhuruleni municipal trucks, to collect refuse. And this is one of the complaints that the residents have been making, saying that in recent times this has been a service that has not been done. But also, I can tell you that looking across at the land dump, there are also what we call informal refuse collectors, people who do recycling duties, and they have been seen by myself walking across that particular landfill. So it would certainly suggest that if there was an issue, that issue has certainly been on the mind of the Ekhuruleni Council, because it looks like they are certainly trying to service that land dump. Now, the question that I would have would be, of course, what then is the issue? Is the issue the fact that the land dump is overflowing and needs another venue? When we talk about another venue, and I can tell you that earlier this morning we went to another unofficial land dump, if you will, not far from here, also in Primrose, and even there you have those informal recyclers who were basically burning the refuse there in a bid to try and reduce the rubbish that is in the area. Now, that particular area is by an industrial area in the Germiston CBD, another area of Primrose, and there is a railway line that runs right across the factories and the office spaces there. So it certainly would seem and suggest that the city of Ekhuruleni is trying by all means, in conjunction with those informal refuse recyclers, to sort out the problem. We will be, of course, trying to speak to residents to find out what their side of the story is. I have, of course, made an appointment to speak to 1 or 2 residents not far from here, and we'll give you that story as and when it happens.
Tumaole Mohlaoli, live to us there from Germiston. Tommy, thanks very much indeed with that update.